What's up, YouTube? It's your friend Utah YouTuber, PKM Sex. I should talk about the most recent gen and my thoughts on how it helped me in this later days. So, Gen 8, the recent gen that we are in, also with the DLCs, Pokemon Sword and Shield in the Galar region, has been a huge influence for me due to the fact that I'm able to share it with my son, who is 6 years old and likes Pokemon. He was supposed to be on as my special guest today, but with filming and him being young and everything, I didn't want to risk it or do anything along those lines. So unfortunately, we'll not have a special guest on today's episode. And I had a whole idea planned out, but it wasn't going to work um, due to him not understanding or other things along those lines. And he does have a speech impediment, so that was going to make it very hard for the viewers who do view my channels or my videos, or going to be hard for him to understand. So I do apologize to everybody that I said I was going to have a special guest, and that's the reason why. But back to the Pokemon Galar region. So I remember when it first came out, when it first launched, I was super excited for like they're going to announce like a new remake or something else because during this time, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu were huge and craze, and a lot of mixed people had mixed reviews in those times because they were great games. I absolutely love them. I have both Pokemon Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I think they're absolutely phenomenal, and I would rather play those with the shiny hunting methods than any of the other games, past or present, due to the fact that it's easier and it's easier to maintain. I also remember when I got the games, and when they announced the legendaries, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Wolves? Are you serious? I don't think the idea for wolves, especially Xerneas with the sword in his mouth, I actually don't like the design. It's not very good and not very clever. They could have had like a sword on its tail, a sword on its back, or something else along those lines, or more of a lichen type wolf design. It would have been way more cooler in my aspect. But it's too similar and too kind of bland for legendary Pokemon. But they chose it, and I'm like, whatever. I don't use legendary Pokemon as well. And when the DLCs came out, I thought it was pretty cool that the very first time Pokemon had the DLCs. Pokemon, the Isle of Armor, and the Crown Tundra, and especially they still had the sides, different Pokemon for different DLCs you had. So I thought it was really cool. The the one that I chose the best, in my opinion, was the Tower of Darkness because red is my favorite color. As you can't tell what shirt color I'm wearing. And I think it's way better. They don't do have a lot of dark fighting types. They have like maybe a small handful of them. Water fighting's been done a few times, but not as much as you think. But I just like the red coloring better, especially when the Count Challenger came out. I expect Spectier way better because the Glacier's design is absolutely horrendous. I hate that design so much. They could have picked a different style of Ice Horse for it. It's just really, really weird. But all in all, they with Pokédex and how the Pokemon they had in the generation, some of them are aggressively bad. Like for example, like I said in my last video, when they introduced fairy types, I hate fairy types with a passion, and I still do, even especially in Gen 8. I don't like Galarian Rapidash or Galarian Ponyta. I don't like the fairy types that they've added. I just think it's not that good at all. It's just I don't see a use or need for them. I will make one one exception for three Pokemon, and that's the Grimmsnarl line. Because I'm a dark fairy type is absolutely phenomenal. And I like that Pokemon a lot. That's probably the only exception for my me hating the shiny Pokemon list. I just can't. No, sorry, but that's like I said, that's the only exception for the not shiny fairy type Pokemon. But all in all, the rest of the Pokemon seem to be pretty cool. Otherwise, and especially when they still added the regional variants, especially with like Slowpoke or with Slowking, Slowbro, uh, Galarian, Stunfisk, and some other Galarian fun Pokemon, where I thought was really cool, and especially some evolutions. And it's about time. Round of applause for Game Freak for actually adding Farfetch's evolution. It's taken so many gens later, but it's not. But it's a Galarian Farfetch's evolution where it evolves into Surfetch. It's still a cool aspect, still cool design. They could, yeah, it's still the cool designs and the thoughts behind it. And if you follow Loxin and everything, he goes more into details about it, and he talks about more in depth about each different Pokemon and everything. And he does a whole different name by name aspects and kind of goes through all different chain shinies and whatever. Follow him. And everything. He like goes, oh, excuse me. But yeah, all in all, I think the gen's really, really cool. And when the cards came out, there's all this hype for it because they introduced a new kind of card, a V card. As you saw me in my earlier pack openings, I had Alakazam V cards to open up. I think the V cards are cool. It, I don't know why they couldn't sign for the GX cards. Yeah, I know why they had the GX cards and everything because of the tag teams, the other kinds they had, but they still kept going to Rainbow Rares. I have only able to get a couple Rainbow Rares, especially a Rainbow Rare. And if you don't know this, you can follow Adrian. Adrian spent over $10,000 on packs to find one card as a Rainbow Rare Butterfree, and I had that pack card for about 2 months now, or ever since Favorite Vultures was released. I remember actually going to Barnes and Noble buying a Xerneas booster box, open it up, open one of the Vivid Vultures packs, and it's sitting right there, clear as day. And I'm like, no way. But another thing is when it also introduced later for the Sword and Shield booster packs was the Amazing Rares. I was able to get my hands on one, but it was a double whammy pack with Vivid Voltage. It was a Junkie Chew booster pack. I can remember this very well where and I was just going through opening like, oh whoa, amazing rare Celebi. And if I remember correctly, Amazing Rare Celebi is one of the rarest ones. Not 100% sure. If you leave a comment, like, subscribe in the bottom, that'd be huge and amazing for me. But the next card after that was a Pikachu the GMAX card, not the Rainbow Rare card, because apparently that one's harder to find. If you watch or follow on this, if he kind of goes more into depth about finding it and everything. And what's mind blowing about a lot of these current YouTubers or people that they are going gung ho crazy to find one card or a certain kind of card. It's ridiculous. Like I said in my last video, that there's these people out there that are willing to go out, buy these one kind of card, and sell them on eBay or Amazon for a ridiculously stupid price, and it's gut wrenching. Why can't people just collect the cards just to have them? Like, come on. I want to go out and just cut the cards and just to keep them. I don't flaunt it. I don't show off. But now that I have a YouTube channel, I will probably show the world, the public about them and stuff. But I'm not gonna flaunt them and say, "Hey, look what I got, everybody! I'm gonna sell them online." But no, I'm not gonna. I don't sell cards. I'm a huge Pokemon card collector, and I don't know if I have the largest card collection out there. I may be one of them, but no one wants to recognize me as a whole or recognize my talent as a whole as well. But especially when it comes to like Pokemon and everything, Pokemon, you have to be early in the game to kind of continue on with it and not start halfway. I've noticed, and with this new algorithm I've been told about, I'm trying my best to make sure you guys are happy with the content I'm creating. Um, but like I said, I am planning it in streams later on, but not Pokemon Sword streams at the moment. Due to the fact I had to figure out how to connect it to my computer since right now I'm using my laptop, and that's where my quality is so low, my videos are so bad. 'Cause I'm using the camera that's right up there and the speakers and everything. That's why I have a side job to kind of help me get some money to do the things I need to do to make sure that you guys are taken care of. But I think that's about it about my current situation where I'm at. I can't wait for the new TCG sets to come out. Hidden Fates, Shiny Fates, the newest one to come out, and I'm pretty sure everybody, the brothers and sisters, are going to go out stupidly to buy these super packs from the Shiny Charizard and this Shiny Charizard VMAX card, where people are going to go super, and I'm never going to find them because I live in a small town where only has two places to get the cards when GameStop and Walmart, and I don't want to drive an hour and a half to get more cards. So it's stupid that people have to do this. They go out and buy packs, buy the $100 worth. Just shed the love, guys. Come on, please. I want to go out there and make content for everybody, not just myself. And with Battling Fates or Battling Fists coming up about sometime next month or in March, I do want to get those. They introduced Urshifu into the set finally. So I do want to try and get my hands on some of those decks and cards that open them up for everybody to have, to show them off and everything. But anyways, again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. But this is me, PKM Sykes, signing off for today. I do apologize for my special guest not arriving with some complications and some other issues and problems. But anyways, this is me signing off. Peace.